Annelids are segmented worms which belong to a phylum that include over 17,000 living species, ranging from microscopic organisms to earthworms that can grow up to 3 meters long. Annelids belong to the kingdom Animalia and the phylum Annelida. The phylum's name is derived from the Latin word annulus, meaning little ring. Annelids are divided into segments. Externally, they are divided by annuli, which are ring-like constrictions which can be seen on the outside of their body. Internally, they are divided by septa, which are interior partitions at the same points as the annuli. Not all annelids have septa. Segments of the annelids contain the same sets of organs, and there are three different types of segments: the prostomium, the trunk, and the pygidium. The prostomium is the front segment which contains the brain and other organs, while the trunk is the external wall of the annelids. The pygidium is the rearmost segment and is not segmental. Annelids possess no single distinctive feature among other invertebrates, but rather a distinctive combination of features that distinguish them from others. Annelids are the most complex animals that can regenerate after severe damage, even if their heads are removed. When it comes to diets, the diets of the annelids varies between species. Some are detritivores, which means that they feed on sediments and deposits of other organisms. Those who feed on deposits either are selective deposit feeders or can be non-selective deposit feeders. Other annelids prey on smaller invertebrates. The feeding structures in the mouth of the annelids has little correlation with the animal's diet. Many have a pharynx that can be everted, while others have jaws. Other annelids are filter feeders, which means that they are animals that feed by straining particles from water. In this case, annelids use cilia that wash food particles down their mouth. For absorption of nutrients, most annelids have a circulatory system which pumps nutrients throughout their different segments. When it comes to the predators of the annelids, they are a major part of the diet of many fish, of many moles, hedgehogs, and black birds. A variety of other birds, mammals, and reptiles are predators of annelids. Annelids may feed on other annelids as well. Annelids can reproduce sexually or asexually depending on their species. Some annelids breed only once in their life. Asexual reproduction includes that they can divide into two or more species by biting off a new individual while the parent remains a complete organism. They also use this mechanism to regenerate body parts that are lost. When it comes to sexual reproduction, there is external fertilization. In some annelids, both the females and the males release ova and sperm into the water via their nephridia. The nephridia is the equivalent of a male kidney in annelids. In others, the females collect the sperm released into the water in order to undergo external fertilization. Internal fertilization also occurs in annelids, and in some species the males inject sperm into the females.
Life cycle. The life cycle of annelids consists of three stages. The first stage occurs when the annelids mate by one annelid passing one sperm packet to the other. Afterwards, the eggs are laid. The second stage for annelids that come from marine environment occurs once the eggs hatch. They go through a stage known as the larva stage. Finally, marine annelids settle into the adult stage. Here, they settle outside of their natural environment into the soil. Non-marine annelids go to the adult stage right after they hatch. Movement. Many annelids move by peristalsis, which is waves of contraction and expansion that sweep along the body. Chitin on the surface of the annelids, hars helps them grip to surfaces. The hair is called chatae. Others flex the body while using parpadoia, paired unjointed lateral outgrowths from their body to crawl or swim. Responses to stimuli. The brain generally forms a ring around the pharynx. The brain consists of a pair of ganglia which are above in front of the pharynx connecting by nerve cords. The rest of the central nervous system consists of a pair of nerve cords that run through the body. Each muscle cell is controlled by more than one neuron. The muscle's movement depends on the combination of all neurons controlling it. Most annelids have giant axons, output signals of nerve cells. Since they are large, their resistance is small, allowing them to transmit signals exceptionally fast. They can retract from danger by shortening their bodies. Examples of organisms. Annelids are divided into oligochaetids, which are earthworms and leeches, polychaetids, which are lugworms, scolecida, which are unselective deposit feeders, and palpata, deposit feeders or bloodworms.